here in the, of course, realm of the touring with Nick C Extra here, and thank you very much for joining us here. And of course, it is an extra where we talk and discuss a little bit about topics that we have been discussing here. And of course, I can hear myself twice here, so I'm going to have to turn that off for a second or two. But of course, yeah, get interactive with the chat, please, tonight if that is possible to do so. And send us a love heart if you are able to as well. We want as many people as possible tuning in here. And of course, maybe our top fans as well. I haven't been on this channel for absolutely ages, and it is just nice to be on here. And of course, yeah, I am doing an extra here. And of course, if anybody has any questions whatsoever, this is the space to do so. I'll be here for at least an hour or so, or maybe less than that, 45 minutes at the very, very latest here. And of course, yeah, I was talking about some stuff on the TikTok channel. And of course, yeah, we would like to see as many people as possible tune into us. Last time we did a live on this channel here was me obviously sitting down, but we did reach at least 13 people tuning in, and that was amazing. That was even more than we ever did on TikTok. So my name's Nick C. I am the founder of this actual channel here. So keep spreading the word wherever you do see us here. It's very thin on the ice so far, but hopefully we'll get more people tuning in later on this evening. We'll have to wait and see. But thank you to the new subscribers. It really, really means a lot. And if you have any questions along the way, please do drop it down below, even if you're watching on replay. We really do appreciate that. So, yeah, I think I'm uploading something on the YouTube at this moment of time, so I'm not really able to sort of check on the kind of I would say what's the word for it? I'm not able to check the actual chat on the laptop, if you like. So yeah, I'm actually going to try another channel if I can. It's a bit awkward because basically I've got to go and do another channel here, and of course the channel that I'm trying to get the actual information off is a bit awkward at the moment, but yeah, bear with me on this because I've got to sort this one out here if I can. So yeah, sorry if I'm just miles away here. I'm beginning to sound a little bit miles away. So yeah, it's just because I'm doing something at the same time here, and I get sort of distracted on what I have to say here on this channel here. And earlier I was actually talking about discovering Easttown Park here, which I actually did read on the actual, of course, I would say the TikTok version of Topic Show. We do have our merchandise on our eBay account if you're interested in actually checking out our eBay, which is quite nice to know. So yeah, I can't really do much. It's very odd that I can't actually do much. I can't actually flip to another channel while I'm doing this here. I don't know if it's going to get stuck here, and I've got 2 minutes left on it. So what I'm going to have to do is try and upload it again. I don't know how, if it's going to move. I'll have to wait and see. It was actually nearly done here, and of course, yeah, it looks like it's going to be stuck for a long time. So that's the annoying part of it here. So yeah, hello to anyone that is joining us here, and of course, just letting you know about, of course, the D Charter here, the top-rated self-drive day charter. No license required. You don't have to have a license to have a little boat trip of yourself here. Relaxed self-drive cruising, perfect for families and friends. Besttours.co.uk. Obviously, there's safety involved in all that kind of thing, and of course, find them at Wroxham, Norfolk, A1151 5 miles northeast of Norwich, and SatNav is NR128RX, and parking, pay and display parking available. And you've got different kind of boats: the electric launch, and the day cruiser, and the electric day cruiser, and the wheelchair day boat, and electric day boat plus, and electric day boat itself, and standard day boat itself. And discover the Norfolk Broads your way. Take the helm and explore the Broads National Park abroad, as in aboard one of their family-friendly self-driving day boats. Start from Wroxham and find hidden waterways, peaceful creeks, and scenic picnic spots, all at your own pace, on your own adventure. And you can choose your boat as well: electric day boats and day cruisers, and wheelchair friendly boats and day boats and launches. And what's included, of course, your full tuition. Our friendly team will show you how to handle your boat safely and confidently, and answer any questions you may have. And of course, map and route guides, as in ideas, handy suggestions tailored to how long you're hiring for, and buoyancy aids included for everyone in your group, and pet welcome tips after dog walking and mooring ideas. Fun for all the ages. Of course, make the most of your day with wildlife and scenery. Bring your phone. The Broads are full of photo opportunities. Picnics on the water. Bring a tranquil spot and enjoy lunch afloat. And explore the Broads villages. Visit Wroxham, Horning, and Cottishall, Pixescure, Broadside villages. That's broadtours.co.uk for more information there. If you're watching on replay, we really do appreciate that. Thank you very much for your time and effort for coming to join us here and listen to, of course, Topic Show Extra. And it's the premium charter boat holidays in the Broads National Park. You can also, of course, spend a bit of holiday there. The Amazon Zoo is maybe a must for some people there. Under fours go free, and brilliant value. That's at Hall Road in Cromer, NR 279JG, 01263 5100741. So yeah, of course, the Amazona, of course, Zoo, which is quite fascinating to say the least as well. So let's have a look. I think something is uploaded, which is fantastic news. Brilliant stuff. So I can continue with what I'm doing here on this channel, maybe. Somehow it's got the same video on it. I don't know why that is. That's a bit odd there. But anyway, of course, it's something to do, of course. If it's got that on part 1, why's it got it on part 2? Very odd indeed. So I'm going to have to redo that and get the other one uploaded if I can as well. So yeah, apologies about that on the time wasting side of things. We will get there eventually. So it's not that one, it must be that one. Okay, part 2 GY, March 2026. It should work now this time. It's annoying when, of course, you get the wrong one up here. So welcome along to touring, as in, I would say, touring with us, as in touring with Nick C. Topic Show Extra this evening. So yeah, of course, lots of videos coming up on the channel. We say lots, but of course we are being busy on editing the video, so you have to just bear with us here. We've got one each week coming up, and of course we hope that you're able to watch us and explore some fascinating videos that we've got here. Please do comment on them, and even on the past videos that you might experience, please do comment on those as well. We really do appreciate every one of you that tunes in, and there's a lot of people that have not yet subscribed to our channel yet, and of course and there's also some people that haven't watched our videos but have subscribed. So there's two ways of the coin there, and we need to spread the word as much as possible on this channel whatsoever. And of course, yeah, if we can get your support with that, that will be absolutely brilliant here. 10 minutes gone on the clock right now. Just time just flies by already, and of course when you're having fun, it flies by even more, doesn't it? So yeah, it's just one of those things. So of course, if you have any questions in the meantime, feel free to put it down below, and of course we'll try and answer you as best as we can. So yeah, constructive comments are always welcome. There's always going to be trolls everywhere, and we will not really answer them, really, to be honest with you, but we will have constructive opinions here, which is what is allowed on the show. Okay, constructive criticism is always good. So yeah, of course, I really do appreciate your time and effort coming in today, and it really means a lot. I am really a little bit tongue tied and a little bit on the jet lagged, and trying to get back to my Suffolk routine, as I've been in Norfolk recently. And please do check out the shows here. I haven't been in Saffron Walden recently. The reason for that is because I've been busy on other projects, which has taken up a lot of the time here. And I recently just got back to Suffolk on Monday, and I needed to take a little bit of a time out. But I am looking forward to going to a coffee club tomorrow, which should be interesting, to say the least. It should be very interesting, and I can't wait for that one, to be honest with you. So on that note, of course, if you are watching on captions, it should be rolling up on the screen once this live goes up. Okay, and of course hit that thumbs up here. It really means a lot to us, to everyone out there that of course loves our videos out there, that doesn't get to watch our TikTok pages or TikTok platform, because not everybody's on TikTok, that's the thing, and not everybody's on YouTube, that is the thing. So that's why we have to work with both here. The only thing is, currently we can get, of course, what they call in TikTok terms super chats in YouTube sense, but of course we get a lot more views on TikTok. I can't really understand why we got more views there and we haven't got them on here. It is a bit of a shame, but of course I hope that people are watching our videos and enjoying them as best as they are able to, and please do stick to watching as many as you are able to. But yeah, I'm going to do the Spring 2026 February, March and April UCB Word for Today, written by Bob and Debbie Gass, which means a lot to us here. And of course, if you want to listen to this, I would really much appreciate it. Rescue Me is one of them here that I read earlier on the TikTok page, and I'm going to read it once more again. Rescue me, of course. In my desperation, I prayed, and the Lord listened. He saved me from all my troubles. Right, okay, and that's the subheadline on Rescue Me from Word for Today. It had been 25 years since Fontella Bass's rhythm and blues single Rescue Me hit the #1 in the charts. She had no career to speak of, and she was penniless, tired and cold, and the only heat in her house came from a gas stove in the kitchen. She had strayed from her faith and the church, where she started singing gospel songs as a child. As she prayed, Fontella asked God for a sign to confirm that he had heard her. But suddenly, she heard her hit song, Rescue Me, on the television commercial. To her, it was as if the Lord had stepped right into my world. Fontella was unaware that American Express had been using a song in a commercial and hadn't been able to locate her to pay royalties. Not only did she receive back royalties, but new opportunities also began to open for her to sing. Shortly after that, she released a new album, but her best news is that she renewed her relationship with the Lord. For so many years, I tried doing it on my own, but it didn't work, she said. Then I took it out of my hands and turned it over to him, and now everything's happening. The psalmist David wrote, "In my desperation, I prayed. The Lord listened and he saved me from my troubles. Taste and see that the Lord is good. Oh, the joys of those who take refuge in him." And what God did for David and Fontana Bass, he would do for you only if you turn to him. So hopefully you get the gist of that, pretty much. And of course, I've enjoyed, of course, doing the show here, and it's been a while here. I know people are not watching right in this minute here because it's probably a bit late at night, but of course, I have programmed the channel to go out, but of course, it is a short program to go out. But maybe I could program it to go out at a certain point of the evening. Maybe, of course, people then can wait for me to come on live on the air. But yeah, I'm only here really for half an hour here to have a chat with you here and keep up to date with what's going on here. We did do a recent video in Norfolk, so please do check it out in our channel here and subscribe if you haven't already. And please like the video, it helps boost the subscribers to a long way here. And perhaps, of course, you can suggest us to do a live somewhere or maybe do a video somewhere. Do let us know in the comments. Would love to hear from you. So on that note, of course, we've got at least about 10 minutes left of the show. So it goes a little bit quicker than I thought it would be. So yeah, shows do go flashing by. I said I would be on here for about 45 minutes to an hour, but of course it all depends on viewers and all that kind of thing. If no one comes in, it's like a shop. Of course, you don't start airing for a long period of time unless, of course, there's a huge chunk of people coming on the air, and it is a rare thing that, of course, we get any viewers whatsoever. But we did reach a high of 13 views. Last time we came on air, but we haven't been on since then. So yeah, please do check out our TikTok, and of course you can also follow us there and support us there. They call it coins on TikTok, if you are unaware of that, but on here it's called Super Chats, and I sort of reversed that on TikTok. But it is great to be back on our platforms after a short week away. Well, of course, it was longer than a short week away. It was just a week away. And of course, that was just magnificent, even for that. But yeah, if you have any topics that you'd like us to discuss about and like us to promote for you, we'll carry on that positivity for you. This is what the channel's all about. And of course, if you want us to talk about any particular events here, we've got the Broad Tours here, which we also talked about the boats, but we're talking about river trips and day boat hire in the Norfolk Broads National Park. The perfect way to discover the Broads. broadtours.co.uk. So, of course, you can have a day boat hire for the prices of As we were talking about earlier, the standard day boat, electric day boat, and electric day boat plus, day cruiser, electric launch, and wheelchair day boat, all for the price of £22 per hour. Okay, just to let you know. And of course, there's the Queen of the Broads as well, vintage Broads Man, and the Belly of the Boards, and the Cordon Rouge. And the river trips are at least £16 per adults. Children and pets welcome. Please see our website for range of tickets available and pricing. And relax on board with one of their unique double-decker trip boats. And really get to know the Broads National Park, Britain's magical waterland. Whether it is your first visit to the Broads or you want to learn more about the area, their knowledgeable skippers act as your guide, teaching you about the abundant wildlife, conservation, history, and heritage of the area with their entertaining commentary. So there is commentary on these trips as you go along, which is quite fascinating, actually, to say the least. So yeah, they talk as they ride. On that note, there, and there are light refreshments from a licensed bar as well as toilets on board, making the trips the ultimate way to enjoy this stunning environment. Of course, manual wheelchair users are welcome on the Queen of the Broads and the Belly of the Broads, and please look at the website for details, broadtours.co.uk. And groups are welcome. The enchanting river trip is ideal, or the ideal excursion option for coach operators or groups. With generosity of the group offers, or a group discounts in this case here, of at least 25 or more paying passengers. Free coach parking adjustment to boarding points. Scan here, which is the QR code, to view their river trip timetable and book online. Check prices and book online. That's broadtours.co.uk, and the number to ring is 01603 967 644. Hopefully you've got the gist of that. Okay, so you obviously got what to see and do. Guided river trips with commentary. Sit back and enjoy refreshments, and on their onboard bar, whilst their experienced and knowledgeable skippers show you the best the Broads has to offer. Of course, trips run for at least an hour and a quarter, hours or 2 hours. On every trip, you'll see the pretty village of Wroxham, as well as Salhouse and Wroxham Broads. Keep your eyes peeled for the wonderful wildlife. Explore on your own. Captain your own easy-to-drive day boat and explore the Broads. Before you come to watch our video, guys, to see how easy it is. Okay, and discover the Broads. Travel through the picturesque villages, see the unique wildlife, and explore beautiful Broads. Ensure you allow time to stop off for a delicious pub lunch on the way, and scan the QR code for more ideas and inspiration, which is this QR code here. Okay, can you see that here? And of course, yeah, you can get more information there. All right, okay, we're nearly, of course, got 7 minutes left of the show here to quickly just remind people that they can tune in at any point during our videos. And of course, we appreciate if you watch the whole video, if you could, so that we can be notified that you've been watching the whole video, and YouTube loves it if you do. So yeah, they would love it even more if you can spread the word about our videos, share it to your friends, whatever, because you know they would love us to go onto Super Chats, and they would love to make money. But of course, I'd like them to make that a little bit earlier for anyone that wants to tip us along the way. But of course, it's very difficult to do that, especially on a platform like this. I know it's a little bit late at night here, but of course we hope that people are able to tune in whenever they can. So it's 24 minutes gone of the show so far. If you have any questions whatsoever, feel free to get in touch with us. And of course, we are here for you lot out there. I know there's people watching here and there. It means a lot to us here. And come and give us a comment here. We're looking for the first comment. I don't know when that's going to come. So, yeah, we're looking for the first comment in the chat to say hello to us this evening, especially on our lives. We will do probably another Q&A again at some point, and we will call it a Q&A show. Topic Q&A, okay? Which means you can ask any questions you like entirely. I'm Nick C here, and I am also a community journalist, finding out about these kind of things here. And I love what I do. And of course, I love exploring different places whenever possible. And sometimes I go to the same places, sometimes we go back to other places that we haven't been for a while. So, yeah, for example, of course, we might stick to Saffron Walden, Bury St Edmunds, Great Yarmouth, Gorton, and all those kind of places we might revisit again. But of course, those people may not have seen the latest of these towns and seaside resorts, because so much has changed in these sort of places, and it gets very, very interesting what has changed in these places, because not all places stay the same. This is why we repeat the places that we go to sometimes. So yeah, it's very, very interesting to say the least. And thank you to everyone that does tune in live. I've seen the odd people come in here and there. It means a lot to us. And of course, we hope that we can go on our main camera next time so that you can see us live and in living colour as well. We've only got 4 minutes left of this half an hour, and so far it's really flown by, this show, because we've been talking as an extra here. And please come and say hello and ask us any questions that you may have in front of your very eyes right now. That's what the chat is for here, very similar to what we do on our TikTok page here. We really do appreciate everyone sneaking in to watch us as well, which means a lot. And we do need some extra moderators as well for spammers that, of course, may come in from time to time. Sorry, I just need to get comfortable from time to time. But yeah, of course, if there's anything event-wise that you'd like us to discuss on here, and if you'd like to be a guest here on our Together Live here, we can do that. We can offer that opportunity for you to come on as well, which is a fantastic way to chat to us live on the air, if you are interested. So, of course, yeah, please book your time. Like, of course, the same rules as our other platform here. If you don't know that we have a little bit of a rule on TikTok, where, of course, people can ask to be a guest. But, of course, once the show is up and ready, of course, we won't take your guests, especially on YouTube, because, we need to set up the Together Live in particular. So for that to happen, we need, of course, a special kind of, I would say, an opportunity where we can go live and talk to people. And that is what it's all about here, having conversations like this on YouTube, which is similar to what we do on the TikTok page. But only we get a lot more following than we do here. Well, I was saying that we did get, of course, the heights of about 13 to 20 people the other day tuning into us at any one time, but we have really been thin on the ice tonight. But of course, hopefully by the end of this stream, of course, if people watching on replay, it adds up to that. So we appreciate people watching on replay, and it really makes us happy. The more people, of course, tune into us, gets us positive, and we get you positive out there as well. So if there's a live walk that we could cover somewhere, in particular in the East Anglia region that we're sort of starting with, we could do a little bit of an hour walk like we did in 2021, when we could only do walks. And a lot of people tuned in at that point where we could only go an hour walking, if you remember rightly. But anyway, on that note here, I'd like to end by saying a huge thank you to everyone that's watched the Topic Show Extra here on the YouTube live. And I've been talking as I go here. I'm going to read to you one more word for today, and that's what I'm going to squeeze in today. I'm going to read something completely different to what I did on TikTok, so please bear with me on that. So yeah, okay. Let's have a look. Keep calm and carry on, which is what I haven't read on TikTok at all whatsoever. So this is from the Word for Today, of course, written by Bob and Debbie Gass, and it's United Christian Broadcasters, which of course is the initials of UCB. Keep calm and carry on, and that's the subject of this one. And the Lord will fight for you. You need only to be still. So the Lord will fight for you. You need only to be still. That's the sub-headline. So let's go with what the words of this segment says. During World War II, the British Department of Information designed 3 home publicity posters. The first said, "Your courage, your cheerfulness, your resolution will bring us victory." The second said, "Freedom is in peril." The third and most famous said, "Keep calm and carry on." The department printed 2.45 million of the third poster, but they were never publicly displayed. The motto had all but vanished from Britain's consciousness when a bookstore owning couple in Alnwick, Stuart and Mary Manley, discovered an original copy of the poster at the bottom of the box of old books with Pharaoh's chariots bearing down on Moses from behind, the Red Sea in front of him. He was between a rock and a hard place. That's when God gave Moses these instructions. The Egyptians you see today, you will never see again. The Lord will fight for you. You need only to be still. That sounds an awful lot like keep calm and carry on, doesn't it? But would it be the hardest thing to do if Egyptians' chariots, as in Egyptian chariots, were charging straight at you at full speed? To be still. When we find ourselves in this sort of situation, we want to do something, anything. We have a nervous energy that tries to solve problems as quickly as possible. But these are the tests that reveal trust. Sometimes God leaves us to a place where we have nowhere to turn to but Him. Is that where you are today? If it is, then God's trust God's power, love and faithfulness, and He will bring you safely through it. Okay, that is the end of the 2 words for today's. Hopefully you got the gist of that in the end. I really do apologise if I got it, of course, the wrong way around or misled you in any way or didn't read it properly. But hopefully you got the gist of most of what I've been saying today. But, of course, we'll carry on promoting that positivity for you, and cheerio, and do take care of yourselves and most importantly each other, and we'll be back before you can say the words, are you back already? And peace out, God bless, and stay safe, and have a lovely rest of your evening. Until my next live, cheerio.